Hello world, this is JWP, J Ward Primo Beats, coming to you live from my bedroom. Check me out on YouTube at JWP Tube, Twitch, JWP Stream, Facebook, JWP Meta, Patreon, JWP Patreon, and Discord, link in description. I will be looking at testing the ButterWorth band shelf for overloads, as the low pass or high pass causes overloads when it's too close to zero. I've decided perhaps I can implement the band shelf somehow. So we're going to check that out. So that will only be for the first 5 or 4 bands in my project. All right, so let's go band shelf. And I'll just bring in some generic controls. Start with slider here, change that into a knob, and then just start patching things. And perhaps I can do the naming after. So what happens with the band shelf? Let's change this to a slider. Is that it latches. And this is a list somewhere. Meaning when it gets close to 0, it sort of drops its band, or it drops itself, and just kind of snaps and causes an overload. So I'm pretty sure I only really need 1 here. And we'll go 0 to 20,000. And this is, call this pitch. This is width. So the only disadvantage here with my project, it has it can control both bands. Like my band is both high and low. I just want to see 24-bit audio bit depth. It's 24, 146 says 3248 audio bit depth. So maybe 142 is as low as I want to go. What about 16-bit here? Looks like 98. So let's first try just getting things working. So I want some sort of response here. With diagnostic, impulse, and impulse response. This actually needs a wrap. Synths minimal. Just drop this stuff. In fact, I'm going to give this a save. We'll call it band shelf testing. Okay, save that. Head into experiments. Name that there. And name this here. Okay. Now I'm going to remove this. And I do believe the signal has to come in a little early, and it's like 1.1 or something. Actually, that's too fast. I think it's negative 1.1. I'll just use the converter. And we'll find out here, float converter, voltmeter, and I want 6 hertz. This should be enough. Let me get this impulse happening first. And also go linear here. And output. Just quickly give this a quick run so we can get that number. Negative 1.964. 1964. And that number goes to pitch, but I don't have a trigger to MIDI yet. Bring that in. So pitch there. And gate on. Plug that in, and now we have a pulse generator. Or a, yeah, impulse generator. It goes to signal. And this goes to there. Right. So additionally, what I want to see is if we end up with an overload. That would be a meter. I want a peak meter. And of course, these are all going to reset themselves, so there was no real point in setting them. Oops, don't want that there. And that here. Width, gain, and what did I say? 180? 24 bits? 150-ish. Okay. So let's get these reset. Oh, it's still there. 180, 150? 180, 150. Okay, so these must be still good. Yes, and this needs a bit more space. Okay, so this will determine an overload. Let's throw in a frequency analyzer just for good measure. And also get some noise happening. An oscillator and connect that there. And just go pink noise. Give that a save, and then I'll do some organizing on the this panel. Standard default, so I can get that transparent. This is called poles. And width and pitch, we'll bring this over here. Perhaps we'll make this, can I get a rotary knob? Rotary switch? Not like that, without text. There. Be nice to have some text, but that'll work for what I need. Because I need to be able to modulate it fast. I mean, that's generally what causes overloads. However, yeah. Okay. Let's over here some. Oops. Actually, I can come down right there. This thing, so that. Let's move this over. Okay. Stretch these out. And save and go. Okay, so width is too wide. How come I'm not getting any response in the... Did I do this wrong? Impulse in, signal in. Impulse here to there. Looks right. It's just not fast enough. Let's go width about 250. We'll put the pitch at 1000. I'm not sure why this is not responding. Oh, that's pulse width. 1.1, let's go 0. That's right. Everything seems right. Gate is on. Pulse linear. Gate. Turn this up. No, it's fine. This can come up. These can come down. As if it really matters. Okay. Try again. It's not giving me any response. There it is. Okay. Now, why it's so loud. Let's drop this down and then we'll get in close to 0 here. Let's see. We don't seem to get an overload, but however, it's more of the pole changes that cause overloads, which seem fine. So I'm going to integrate it. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart on me. Let's try 2. Let's get right up beside it. Yeah, this doesn't, it seems fine. Not sure if that was an overload. Because its width is 0? Oh, it's because it's ringing, right? It was never a problem before. Perhaps I could give it a build, I guess. Go with 1000. Pitch 1000. Be nice to be able to see the value of this. We'll just go to switch. So now that's pretty much irrelevant. Okay. Of course, I'm going to have to scan in FL Studio. Oh, yeah, it's fine, I guess. Show testing. Let's check out FL Studio. Okay. Okay. So let's give this a quick reload. I'm sure that's probably done. Almost instant was not almost instant. I'm not sure what it's waiting for. So now this is scanning for nothing. And this looks done. And it's going to take a little while. Because in the band pass and band shelf, it's changing the poles that make it overload. And so my idea is to kind of boost, say, 180 at the shelf and then just kind of hold it there and turn down, everything else. And then that becomes sort of a pass, right? However, I can't control either side of the pass. So those will just have to be locked. I honestly don't really feel like fighting with state variable filter. And I'll never get this sort of accuracy that the ButterWorth will give. So this will have to be the workaround. Okay, so let's check it out. Actually, let's open up the test specimen here. Speak about it. Three. Okay, it's already set to 3. This can come over here. Okay. I kind of want the sound on, but it's going to be a little loud. Quite loud. Okay, now let's see if we can get it to overload here. Let's put the pitch at, say, 20. Give it a boost of maybe 30. Super width, about 20. So it's sort of an overload. But it doesn't happen again. Sure would. This looks like, let's say 30. Interesting. And for 5. Look at how sharp that is. With the 1, now it's just going to ring. Let's bring it back closer to here. And it doesn't overload. Okay, so now I'm going to swap it out with low pass and high pass, and we'll take a look at those. Oops, don't need that calculator. So let's go. Let's pull width because there is no width for those. And I'm just going to use find and replace here. ButterWorth band shelf, I need the name. Find that and replace it with, we'll start with whatever's on top. We got band pass, band reject, high pass. And did it crash? What's going on? Okay, replace and replace. Okay, so now we have a pass in there. High pass to be specific. I'll just build and I won't save. Okay, no save. Okay, and then we'll just bring that in. Okay, so we now have a high pass there. Let's get it close to the 0. Seems to be fine. Of course, its width is massive. 30. Let's try with the 50. 190. It seems fine. Let's get a little closer here. I think it's just when it's zeros. It doesn't like that. Or perhaps it's the low pass that isn't doing so well. Okay, so let's do this again. I need the name. Should already be in the clipboard. Throw that up. Find next. And low pass. Replace. And replace. Okay, let's do another build. Sure it's not running. It isn't. Save file first. No. I forgot to drop the widths. I think I was actually fiddling with the widths. Yeah. Oh, bugger. I don't know. It should work fine. Actually, I should really check, right? Okay, so find that and replace with low pass. Find next. Replace and replace. Okay, so what did it give? It gave pitch, width got pulled, gain got pulled. So it's fine. Let's build. Okay. No. Okay. And again. Okay, so now we'll get in close to in there and go ahead. Yeah, there's the overload. Width doesn't do anything, neither does. So it's the low pass that causes overloads. And how close? How close? Okay, 50. 100. 120. Sort of. Yeah, we're still getting overloads. 200. Okay, it looks like 200, sort of the safe zone. 150. Okay, maybe it's just too fast. Yeah, it's just too fast to change. But I don't think that matters when it gets in too close, right? So we're still going to overload, yeah. Severe overloads. So I'm not sure if it's really latching. I wouldn't really call it latching. It's just I'm not even sure what's going on. The angle of the slope is just too close to zero, I guess. So either way, it looks like because of low pass, I'm just going to be stuck with using the band shelf for now. I can't really think of any other way around it, which is unfortunate. All right, so I suppose I'll call it here and I'll get into a new session. Check me out on YouTube at JWPTube, Twitch, JWP Stream, Facebook, JWP Meta, Patreon, JWP Patreon, and Discord, link in description. Thanks for watching. Until next time.